Okay. So,
Okay.
I guess I want to ask this.
Let's hear it.
At what point did you decide, you know what? You're looking in the mirror. I'm missing something. I need some big ass cans.
Yeah.
When did that decision come about?
There was actually a time where videos on you could wear this transparent bodysuit and you could have your out on
On Instagram?
Instagram. Yeah. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, that was a huge
I
thing. Maybe a year ago.
It was
Oh,
a
yeah,
few
I
like
wasn't
just
aware
sheer,
that it
yeah,
stopped.
just sheer clothes. Okay.
and they were
It
going
stopped though. That's not a
it stopped,
thing.
yeah.
Really?
It was
Wow.
going crazy viral at the time and I was like I was trying to do it and my videos weren't performing as well as the girl with big boobs and I was like I want to be doing well. So I booked an appointment with the surgeon and got my boobs done a week later.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you
Like, this
go.
is viral. I need.
I want to find my people. I want to reach new
Did you
people.
blow up way more after that?
Probably like 6 or 7 months after that because they looked wonky.
They looked wonky for
Well,
a
they're
little
swollen
bit.
at
They're
first.
swollen
yeah,
and
then
they're
they have to
rectangle and they're weird.
They have
but
to like settle. Yeah.
mhm,
So
I
were
was still
people hating
making
for a little while there?
No, I was still making like 2 weeks post-op.
Oh wow.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
I mean,
You're
you
not
are
It
supposed
is
to do
pretty
that.
crazy.
You're not
Yeah,
supposed to do
yeah.
that.
you are like real skinny, so I guess I could understand
Uh-huh.
that at a certain point, like maybe they
I
just
need a little
it
something.
took a little while for them to start to look. Did you have to gain a little weight for them to look a little bit better, you think?
No,
No.
I don't
Your
gain
skin
weight
just has to like
easily.
adapt to the fact that you put something huge
Yeah.
in it. And,
Yeah.
like,
Did you feel like your got bigger when you got boobs?
I had
I feel like mine
huge
grew.
and
Okay.
really small boobs, so I think I had the opposite problem.
Okay.
Because I like
They
finally
just filled
matched.
out.
Have
Yeah.
Gone smaller?
I think it's the ratio. My boobs are
Boobs are
bigger.
bigger, so they look
Before I had
smaller,
like
yeah.
size A's with huge. So you know,
I feel
but
like
they
mine
have
stretched. I had smaller nipples.
probably
Yeah.
because you stretched.
I
Like,
went
your
from
boobs.
nothing to I guess a D cup maybe.
Okay.
They're huge.
Thank you.
Craziest
What?
well, craziest thing in the world was just how different your looked when you were pregnant.
Oh yeah, they
They
get
got
scary.
gonna have
way
to show me a
darker and
picture.
bigger.
They get scary.
Yeah.
They get huge and they get really dark.
Oh, do they
Yeah.
hurt?
Yeah, they
okay.
do. They do hurt.
Yeah.
But
Wow. Okay.
Painful.
Another surgery question.
Let's hear it.
What's up with the arm? What happened? You have some kind of motorcycle
I
accident?
was bit by a shark when I was 3.
Girl, what?
So I've got it all the way up here. I've got it right here and on my hands.
So you were just messing around with your parents in the ocean or
Yeah,
something?
I was 3, so I was in Florida. I was swimming under the pier, and it was a small little shark that came up. It just kind of took a little bite. We ran to the hospital, and I lost like feelings in my nerves, so they had to open it up to reconnect all my nerves, so I could keep my arm. And now I've got this.
wow,
shit.
Most
that's such
people
a
don't.
sick story.
Yeah.
That's
no,
way cool.
At
Yeah.
3? That's like, oh my
Yeah.
God, we cannot tell our kid that because
He would-
she's asked me a few times, like, Dad, are all sharks mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
she's
And I'm like,
Mhm.
yeah,
scared of
basically.
the sharks in Ariel, so she's a little scared
Oh,
of sharks right now. But
yeah.
wait, so is this the bite or is this part of the surgery?
That was part of the surgery to keep the nerves together because they were going to have to take off my arm from my elbow down, but
You were so young when this happened, so you probably hadn't
I
even
have no
developed
memory of
memories
it.
of it yet.
Yep.
So you do not have the fear of the ocean the way that you normally would if you got bit
I-
at age 7.
I won't go under a pier still.
Okay,
Right.
that's fine. Yeah.
But I don't remember anything from the accident except for riding in the ambulance because I
Mhm.
got to sit in the front. I wasn't even in the back seat. They were just rushing me there and I got to sit in the front seat for the first
Okay.
time and I just remember being excited
About the
being,
front seat,
Yeah.
no car seat.
Exactly.
Wow, what the I mean, honestly, it's kind of hard to notice. I only noticed it
Right.
while we were having this conversation.
Uh-huh.
I never noticed before, yeah.
Yeah, most people don't notice it at all, but it's huge.
That is insane, though.
Thank you.
Shout out to your
I'm a survivor.
body for surviving
Yeah.
that, I guess.
I'm just
yeah.
thinking about the panic that must have happened for
Oh
your
my
parents.
God, yeah.
Oh my God.
Dude, I
Uh-huh.
think I would lose my mind. He fell in front of me one time.
Uh-huh.
He got up too fast,
Mm-hmm.
and his face hit the wall. I collapsed.
Yeah.
I was like, "Is he okay?" Because he started bleeding a little bit, and I was like, "I did
Yeah.
not do well
Also,
under stress."
when you think about sharks, don't you normally think about having to go like pretty deep into the water before?
I think
Well,
they come pretty
They
close.
come close.
Yeah.
It was actually Memorial Day weekend, so pretty recent, like anniversary.
Wow.
That is crazy.
No, yeah, I think they come pretty close. Like they're
Uh-huh.
not afraid of coming in, but
I don't remember obviously like firsthand how my parents reacted, but my parents told me like my dad would pass out and then my mom would pass out and they were just like trying to keep care of each other because they were freaking out. Obviously, it was a baby.
Oh my God, I would lose it. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
such a little thing.
Yeah. I actually ended up the surgery was like $30,000 in like 2005, so it was a lot of money. But I was
Yeah.
just like a sweet little girl to the surgeon, and he knew that I went through a hard time, and he gave my parents the surgery for free.
The surgeon can just do that?
The surgeon
Well-
was just like, y'all are good. And then he went on to do the first hand transplant surgery.
Hell
What?
yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Living legend.
Wow.
I mean,
that's
you
incredible.
could, you don't have to charge someone, right?
You don't
like,
have
most
to.
of the fee comes to the surgeon.
I would just think that it wouldn't be in the hands of the surgeon. I would think that the hospital that they work at or
There,
whatever.
well, I mean, there's a hospital fee,
Right.
there's other fees, but a lot of these like doctors, they will go do 2 weeks in like an underdeveloped country and just
Exactly.
like fix
Okay.
a bunch of kids' ears or
Yep.
mouths or whatever for free because you know they want to do a good deed or whatever.
I was
Crazy.
the good deed.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's you got to tell that story when you went right away. I'm like,
Yeah.
I've been hanging out with you for like a week and you never told me
Did you
got bit
even
by-
notice
Did you
it that
notice
whole
it?
time?
I think I noticed it like while I was sitting here too,
Yeah.
but not when we were in Florida. No.
Mhm.
It's because it like blends in with like the shape of your arm, kind of. So
Yeah.
it's like you don't really.
It
see
just
that
looks
much.
like I'm.
Oh yeah. Like
ripped.
you have a little bit more of a
Yeah.
bicep. Yeah.
Vascular veins.
Wow. Okay. So one other question that we have to ask before we can wrap
Let's
is,
hear it.
what are your plans for adult content? Like, could you ever see yourself shooting like a mainstream scene, or
I don't know. I definitely want to do a girl scene for my
Mm.
first mainstream scene just to see how I like it.
Mm.
I did talk to a company before, but I'm obviously not out here, so it's hard to plan. But that's where I would want to start just to see how I like it because I want to have fun with it.
You probably would make 10 times as much money if you did it for your own.
She's done girl on
I
her
have done
on
girl
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
OnlyFans,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Mm.
Well,
Interesting.
We'll see if it happens.
But as far as like shooting with other guys or whatever, is that something you've thought about, or could you see yourself
I
going
haven't- it
full?
has my mind. I don't think I could go full.
Mm.
It's not just a bit being like the girl next door. Like I actually feel like I am. So it's just kind of like I want to do the amateur scenes with people I with and have it be natural and organic because I feel like my audience feels that from me.
Yeah, even if you're really resilient, there is something about doing that will kind of make you feel a little bit dead inside. That might kind of up
Really?
your whole vibe of being the
Uh-huh.
girl next door.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily totally agree with that, but
What's your side
my
of it?
advice to you is
Uh-huh.
that I know how well you're doing on OF.
Yeah.
And you're all over my algorithm and you're all over his algorithm and you haven't had to do it. And if you
Uh-huh.
don't think that you're super interested in it, then I would totally not do
If
it.
one day I wake up and I'm like, I want to shoot a scene, I'll wake up and I'll do it.
Yeah, but you should, if it's something you're doing for the first time, don't do it for a company. Do it for yourself.
Oh, really?
Yes. Don't ever give your first away to a company because they're going to give you
See, I don't know
pennies.
anything about that
No.
world.
Yeah.
Like if I
mean,
woke up tomorrow and was like, "Oh, I'm going to do a," I would never do it for a company.
I was gonna do my first girl scene with the company. I think they offered me like $1,000 for 12 hours, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
But you've done girl on your page.
I have
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
exactly. I'm like, I make
No.
more money doing it that
You
way.
could definitely get way
Yeah.
more for a girl.
Okay.
you could get more just because you haven't done it for a company. But
Uh-huh.
that being said, it's like maybe you get them to give you 10 grand. But if you do it on your OnlyFans, I mean, you could for sure make 6 figures off
Exactly.
it. So it
Uh-huh.
would be a crazy decision
Yeah,
for you
no,
to
I
do
would-
it. Yeah.
I would never do it for a company. I mean, most girls who do it for companies is because they're
Have you
trying
ever
to
worked
build
with
their
a
name.
company?
Not on anything with other guys.
No. But
We
Adam
did
and
a
I
scene
shot
for-
a scene, yeah, for
for
porn.
Directly, like
What?
very early on.
That's cool.
Yeah, so they sent out their directors and everything, and they
Mhm.
paid us a flat rate, so we did it, and it went up there.
Yeah.
But even then,
Do you still
thinking
have
about it-
these videos online?
They're
Yeah,
online,
but
yeah.
but
That's cool.
that like if you and I had just been like, okay, we're just gonna hire a filmer to shoot the scene,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna rent an Airbnb, it would have been exactly the same production quality as the scene, and it would have made so much more money.
I haven't
Yeah.
even done where I have like fully set up the camera and done.
It's all POV.
It's all POV because
Mm.
that's like it feels natural to me, and I want it to be fun and natural and
Do you do solos?
yeah, all the
Okay.
time. Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's some percentage of the fan base that would like to see you in like a
Yeah, I
super high
agree.
quality
Mhm.
environment, but then ultimately it seems like the fans these days are
Uh-huh.
kind of more into stuff that feels a little bit raw.
Yeah, exactly.
When
If
it
I'm
feels authentic to you, I think
Exactly.
they catch that.
I feel like there's a couple more stories that we have to hit here because when I was looking through this info sheet, there was a
Uh-huh.
couple things that really stood out to me. I was like,
Oh.
whoa, she's a